Years of poor planning and haphazard laying of utility pipes and lines is said to be blamed for much of the difficulties being experienced by motorists and contractors in the ongoing installation of 3 high-voltage transmission cables from Packwood Pond to Longbush as part of the BVI Electricity Corporation Phase 5 development project. This observation was made by 3rd District Representative and leader of the opposition Virgin Islands Party, Honorable Julian Fraser, at a community meeting on February 12th at the Valerie O. Thomas Community Center in Seacoast Bay to discuss the high-voltage cable laying project as it passes through that area.
What is taking place is a result of poor planning, or no planning at all. And I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about in the past. Down in the streets where these contractors are laying the cables, they are encountering innumerable problems. Problems with cable and wireless, who got in there first and just owned the street. They didn't hold the lane. They crisscross in many ways. Then you got culverts, you got pipes. There are all kinds of things down there. I know that when Cable and Wireless brought in that last set of cables from Jamaica down and terminated here in Seacoast Bay, I saw them as I was minister at the time, and I saw them ripping the roads up, and I had not a clue. And there was no way I can turn to find who gave them authority to do it. Public Works doesn't know. Nobody seems to know. And just recently, about somewhere around October, I saw them digging the same road back up again, going down towards Palestina. So I don't know if this minister has been able to put in place some department that controls the laying of cables on the ground. And that's what when I started out, I said, we are here because of lack of planning.
Over the last 2 weeks, the regular flow of traffic through the Seacoast Bay area has been disrupted as the BVI Electricity Corporation, Sandwise Limited, and Canadian company K-Line excavate a large section of the road to install the high-voltage transmission cables as part of the $6 million contract under the BVIEC Phase 5 power development project.
And running the cables, if we could have stayed on the side of the road, it would have been all right. The problem is we got to come out, come in, curving like this a lot, and it takes a lot. When we come here now, we are almost in the middle of the road. So on that, we have to get permission to divert the traffic to take this road here up and come out and use our one way again. But it is a tough road because it's so many pipe laying in the road that we're unforeseen that it ain't nothing you could do. It's a lot of pipes, and we're doing the best we could on it, and that's about it, you know. It is a lot of pipe, a lot of manhole, a lot of culverts, unforeseen. We thought we'd have been coming straight on the side of the road, but we're not. We got to go in the middle of the road.
And Communications and Works Minister Honorable Mark Van der Poel also noted the disorganized manner in which the roads were cut for the laying of cables and pipes in the past. But not much seems to have changed, as the minister admitted further to recent occurrences that are very similar to what took place years ago.
Any activities happening on roads must go through the Public Works Department to get permissions and to be monitored. Does it always happen? I would have to honestly say no. Are we trying to get control of it? The answer is yes. We had some recent issues, having some recent issues in Road Town, for example, where Digicel is laying there, fiber optics, and you know, we've given them permission, and I don't know if they necessarily follow the directions or the instructions, but certainly they're disrupting quite often water pipes along the road and different things that we don't expect or didn't expect. And then in their reinstatement method that they've been instructed to reinstate, it's very poor. So you have that, and we're trying to deal with it all the time. This project here, where Cable and Wireless over the years have done a lot of work along the roads, have been, in my opinion, haphazardly done, haven't followed a correct pattern that you can follow. And now we're reaping the results of that, where when you expected to be able to bring a line directly from Parkwood Pond in a certain direction that, okay, you know, the water lines are laid on the inside of the road, and you know that where that is. And then you expect that outside of that you can come now and put the electrical lines, but then you find that there are cable and wireless lines crisscrossing that area. We have to now begin to look at how we're going to coordinate the completion of the road from Dove's Bottom to the school here that we intend to restart in the next 3 weeks or so, beginning of March, to finish that. And then once the electricity have done this work here, we will begin to repave the entire road towards Parkwood Pond. So we want to please beg you for your patience, your indulgence. We're going to have more inconveniences, but we'll try to manage them as best we can with some of the suggestions you made here this evening.
Work on the cable laying project is set to be 40% complete and is expected to reach completion at the end of April 2016. The BVIEC Phase 5 development project also involves the installation of 3 new engines at the Parkwood Pond power plant. Initially, it was 2 power engines, to give the territory an additional 24 megawatts and double the current transmission generating capacity. The project began in March 2015 and is expected to meet the growing demand for electricity and reduce the frequent power outages in the BVI. The power cables being installed are expected to last for approximately 25 years.